little bit, so just give me a second here. Okay, I think that should be good.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Coolant cell extracted. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
Coolant to heat. I have which one?
A coolant cell has been extracted.
Down. So first one over here is going to be coolant to heat, which I actually suck at.
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. The reactor must be restarted to trigger your sabotage. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. Watch your step. There are severe coolant leaks throughout the ship.
I'm doing well, and yeah, I haven't been streaming very often. I should be trying to do it more often. How are you doing? Give me a sec. Can I turn my mic up a little bit? There we go. Any better? Or should I just speak up a little bit? Alright. This one's just a shorter stream to show the differences between the different ship sabotages, because it infuriates me when people don't know that you can actually, that Corpus and Green Air ship sabotages are actually different now. So I'm hoping that this I guess stream style little video gets enough,
the reactor is a complex system.
Gets passed around enough for people to start realizing that
my intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
One more. Then after this stream, I'm gonna have to restart because Sony doesn't seem to have continuous streams between when switching from game to game, which sucks. And I hope that's a thing that they'll make a change to for PS5, or just make it an entire, or make it a thing for PS6 or whenever that comes out. Which obviously it's gonna be out for quite a while, but whatever. Okay, I need
coolant cell extracted.
One. I'm just gonna put the heat back into the heat, because that's how I heard it. One thing I don't like about titanium is
the reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
What's your thing on Messenger
a
again?
Cell has been extracted.
I'm sure if you remember what mine is, you can just message me first.
Fuel cell resetted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Just message me on Messenger first, so then you don't give off your information here. Out of pixie form. I guess I can just like turn out to not have to deal with it. Yeah, I am doing this on a low level mission because the ship sabotages are going to be the same regardless of being on higher or lower difficulty. So I'm doing it on low difficulties to show the differences. That's dope. Cool. Oops. Oops. Just gotta wait for it to actually receive it. There it is. Yeah. Alright, I got it. So it was heat to heat. Near.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Eyes are twitching like crazy. I'm gonna bump into a lot of shit. That's fun. This one's not very short, is it? That sucks. Oh well. Jesus. This one's gonna be heat coolant. Ow. That's not what I wanted to do.
A coolant cell has been
Alright, ciao for now. Okay.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cells extracted.
Grab it while trying to grab the coolant or the whatever this stuff is, or fuel coolant. I can't go that way. So I gotta run all the way over here to do it. Yeah, I could have done it the other way, but whatever.
A fuel cell has been placed in the coolant system. Restarting the reactor will produce hazardous magnetic activity. Guard the console and prevent lockdowns while the fuel erodes the coolant system. ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
Gravity doesn't matter to Trinity. Magnetism does though. Heat coolant, which means all I need now is coolant for Vernier. One more for Vernier. Also, DE, I think, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I do believe they forgot that they didn't, I do believe they never updated the lines for the Corpus ship sabotages, because there's one that I really like for the Corpus, because all it does is make the thing blackout, but it says it's magnetic.
I need you to sabotage the ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are large enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Which one? What was Rosky? Fire. Back to coolant. Also, I should mention this beforehand. Put both of them back, or both into like this separate thing. It's gonna be whichever one. It's gonna turn into whichever one was put in last. So like, if you put heat back into heat and coolant back into coolant, it's gonna be the coolant back into coolant. Whatever these things are called. Not sabotage, but ship sabotage, or whatever the heck it's called.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
No, I can't go back into that one. Do I have to? Oh, please, dude, don't do this to me. Can I not put the coolant back in coolant, or am I just derping? No, okay, so no, I can put it back into coolant. I think it's just a certain one now. Wasn't the coolant supposed to be able to go into the coolant before? Or did they make it a change where you can't do that, because I can put heat back into heat, but I can't put the coolant back into the coolant, which is kind of dumb. The coolant should be allowed to go back into coolant. Okay, well, this mission's a bust then. Oh well. It's fine. So if coolant can't go back into coolant, then there's only 3. Unless DE just messed it up or bugged it out, but hey, I'm not too worried about it. So if there's only 3, then I don't need coolant to coolant. Alright. I guess we're gonna do the corpus ones now then. Corpus. Heat.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor.
I wish I had a rhythm.
The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
And a few other perks on it.
Intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location.
Caches.
Search them out if you are willing to shoulder
the differences
risk.
between corpus and sabotages. Derping already. Let's go this way. Right? No, I'm still derping. So this way. There we go. Alright, first one. Heat to coolant. I don't like.
The reactor is going into stasis. For a chance to complete this sabotage.
I think this one is
Use whatever you can to make sure it works again.
So heat to coolant.
A coolant cell has been extracted.
At least unlike the Grenier one, you don't need to remove 2 coolants anymore.
The cell has been placed in the coolant system. Restarting the reactor will produce hazardous magnetic activity.
Okay, so maybe they did change the lines.
Guard the console and prevent lockdowns while the fuel erodes the coolant system.
Okay, so whatever. Luckily, it's not Zunuka. We're stalking. I don't like it. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. So this is just blackout. This isn't magnetic. So I was right. They didn't change the wording, I guess. Cool. and this is why I like the Corpus's heat to coolant. Because this is now the most easiest one to do.
Parvus Granum, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp
Yeah,
of
it's
the
dark,
idol.
but there's no, like, anomalies like radiation, heat, cold, magnetic, etc. So heat to coolant is the easiest for Corpus. That's one thing I don't... That's one thing that infuriates me, is that people keep putting heat to heat or coolant to heat. And it makes me kind of annoyed. Especially when the sabotage is the sortie. So I'm hoping that this little live stream video-esque thing here that I'm doing gets spread around enough for other people to start doing the Corpus ship in this way or whatnot.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start moving the coolant cells.
Damn,
My
I'm pretty
intel
sure people can
suggests
hear you from my
rich
mic.
enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to find their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Wait a second. Whoops. My mic was supposed to be muted. I guess it didn't mute, or my thing didn't mute properly. Alright, I will be right back to finish off the last two mission thingies. Let's see here and try to load. Again, I quickly check to see if the doors or my alarm system's off. Okay, it's good. No, I'll check this out. Apparently it crashed and is not letting me exit that. Jacket off and finish up. A little live stream video thingy. Alright, and I'm back. Oops. What was next? Heat the coolant.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage.
Coolant to
Use
heat.
whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Which I'm pretty sure coolant to heat is just the ice ability, or the ice one from Grenier.
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. Console to restart the reactor.
Yeah, it's just the
defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system.
Which means that heat to heat is just the fire ground again, so the only difference is the heat into the coolant for Corpus and Grenier. So there we go. So I guess I don't need to put the I don't need to do the last one since I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same as Grenier, but might as well just do it just because I've already done the other, since I've done the first two for, or the 3 for Grenier, I might as well just do all 3 for Corpus as well. That's what I meant to say. But
most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crowns.
I don't care for your crown. Well, I am missing weapons and stuff from oh, sorry. I'm missing parts for a few of the weapons, I believe. Heat to coolant, or no. Sorry, no, that was the coolant to the into the heat port. Right? Yeah, that was coolant to heat port. And might as well just do heat to heat, just to finish them off. I don't know why you can't put coolant to coolant, but oh well. It's like coolant to coolant could be like radiation.
I need you to
Or
sabotage
something.
this ship's reactor.
Like that.
The reactor is a complex system.
Or heck-
Start by removing the coolant
Oops.
cells.
I forgot to actually
My
apply
intel
energy
suggests
to
there are enemy supply caches in the area, but I am
Frame
unable
first.
to pinpoint
Oh
their
well.
exact location.
It's fine.
Search them out
It's not
if you are
gonna
willing
affect
to
me too
shoulder
much.
the added risk. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is started, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately.
Oh no. Okay, so
Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
okay, so she says the same thing for both heat to coolant and coolant to heat, which is weird, but the easiest one I think is sorry, the easiest or the oh nope, I'm going the wrong way. The easiest one for Corpus is the heat into the coolant port, because you don't have to deal with the magnetic anomalies of the coolant or coolant to heat port for Corpus. And they don't have coolant to coolant. They don't have a coolant to coolant trigger, so I guess that's the differences between Corpus and Grineer ships. And I can't say this enough, but please, please, please like and share this video or live stream video thingy. So then this can be more widely known information to other Warframe players. And for now, I say ciao. That is